What's up, guys? Talk Movies with us here, back again for another movie review. And we just got back from seeing Mission Impossible Fallout, aka Mission Impossible Part 6.
Obviously starring Tom Cruise. We have Henry Cavill in this one, Rebecca Ferguson,
Ving Rhames,
Simon Pegg.
Directed by Christopher McQuarrie, who's been a part of a lot of Tom Cruise projects of late.
So Mission Impossible Fallout is essentially what most of the other Mission Impossible movies are about. Tom Cruise and his team have to find the nukes.
They have a mission and they have chosen to accept it once again. So that's all we're really gonna say about this one, because for us to sit here and break down every twist and turn this movie takes, we'll be here for a really long time.
Yes.
Plus, to avoid all spoilers, you know. So performances, man. Tom Cruise, say what you want about this guy. He may be a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs in real life, but this guy knows how to make an action film.
Yeah, I am the first to admit I'm not the biggest Tom Cruise fan, and to be honest, I haven't seen a lot of his movies, but he knows action and he knows it and does it very well. And this is only my second Mission Impossible movie that I've seen. I saw Ghost Protocol in the movies. I haven't seen it since, but this movie is fantastic.
Tom Cruise is an absolute action junkie. This guy is known for doing 95% of his own stunts.
Which is insane when you're watching some of these movies.
I mean, this guy's ageless. It's really insane to see what this guy's doing at, what, in his 50s? It's really incredible.
I know. I was saying in the car on the way home, I said, soon enough, we're gonna look older than he does.
Yeah, he looks friggin' fantastic. He looks better than we do.
He does. Maybe it's the Scientology.
I know. Maybe there's something to that.
Maybe there's something in the water.
Knows?
And let's talk about Henry Cavill for a second, because he is obviously new to the Mission Impossible movies, and he was fantastic. He is a great addition to this movie.
Yeah, he is a welcome addition. He is just so badass in this film. He has some of the best fight scenes in this one with Tom Cruise, and it's just, he's really good.
And his mustache is fantastic.
Oh yeah, the world famous mustache.
It was so worth him not shaving it for Justice League for this movie.
This is a much better film, and I can see why they told him not to. So Simon Pegg is witty and great as always. I'm a big fan of him.
Love him.
Ving Rhames is really good in this as well. They all
really
have bigger parts in
this
this film than in the last one.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously, like I said, I've only seen one other film, but I feel like this one had some more comedic moments to it, and it was actually fairly entertaining.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't too much comedy, but it was just sprinkled in just right.
Yeah, it is an action film done right. And the rest of the cast has really good chemistry together.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, they all have their shining moment in this film. And overall, it was just a really fun time at the movies. And it's just an action film that's just really, really well done. I can't stress that enough, man. This movie was a total ball to watch. Beautifully shot.
Oh my
gosh. The shaky cam, there was none of it. It's just all of this is filmed extremely well. I guess it's a credit to the director as well. Because, I mean,
definitely.
The last Mission Impossible I enjoyed. He wrote Edge of Tomorrow, which is one of my favorite Tom Cruise films.
Yeah, he's worked on Jack Reacher. So, like we said, he did work with Tom Cruise a bunch of times, and he's probably, you know, learned so much about Tom Cruise and kind of like what the vision is for these movies, and that's why they come out so well. I mean, to sit in the theater, I mean, obviously we saw it in Dolby, and the way it's shot, I mean, some of those action scenes, you really feel like you are a part of that scene.
You really do.
Especially there's a scene like in some helicopters, and
there's a scene where they're jumping out of a plane. You feel like you're on Tom Cruise's back jumping out of this plane.
I know. It's
You're
crazy.
in the helicopter, you're in the mountains. There's a lot of settings to this movie, a lot of different settings, and you feel like you're right along with the ride.
Yeah, I mean, they covered, I think, all the bases in terms of transportation. The only thing they didn't do was get on a train.
Yeah, basically.
But it was so much fun to watch, and I definitely can't recommend this movie enough.
Yeah, it was really well done. A great summer blockbuster for sure. And Mission Impossible is another one of those franchises. They're getting better as they go along, you know? Ghost Protocol was great. Rogue Nation, and now this, they're getting better. It's a credit to the franchise and Tom Cruise, and I guess J.J. Abrams produces these, so.
Yeah, I will say that I will probably want to check out the rest of them besides Ghost Protocol just because of this movie. You know, I'm not a huge action movie person, but I'm definitely intrigued to watch all of them and kind of see how they have progressed over the years, because this has been going on for like, what, 20 years or something like that? I mean, for them to be, you know, fairly consistent throughout that long of a period of time it's definitely a great thing.
It's almost like we're Fast and the Furious, where you're like, what the hell action set pieces are they gonna cook up next? Like, you have no idea what to expect going into it, and then you're like, you're blown away by the batshit craziness they could come up with and put on screen.
And you honestly can't you can't really predict what's gonna happen with these stunts and with these scenes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy.
And it's another one of those movies where you can't pick apart, where you're like, oh, he should be dead here. He should be dead here.
No,
he just
you
fell
can't.
from 100 feet. How is he still walking?
Yeah.
You cannot sit there and pick apart these movies, you know, scene
No,
for scene.
you can't.
Just take your popcorn bucket, shove all the popcorn in your face, and
just enjoy it.
Go along for the ride. So let's rate this thing.
All right, so I am going to give this a solid A. I'm going to give it an A. I had a fantastic time with this movie, and I never thought I would say that about a Tom Cruise movie.
No, Tom Cruise has some good stuff, man. And
No, I know. I've seen a lot of his older movies that are not as action-packed, like Jerry Maguire, Top Gun, but, you know, this one thoroughly surprised me.
yeah, I mean, like you said, I'm going to go A as well. As far as an action movie goes, there was just enough in the plot to keep you on your toes, and the action set pieces were great as usual. And yeah, I highly, highly recommend this one. One of my favorite Mission Impossibles in the franchise.
So thank you guys so much, as always, for watching this review. Let us know in the comments below what your favorite Mission Impossible movie is.
And along with that, let us know what your favorite Tom Cruise movie is. Let us know in the comments section below.
And we'll see you guys in the next video.
See you guys later.